What the Flux is brought to you by DeLoreanRental.com. If you're looking to rent a DeLorean time machine, DeLorean Rental has you covered. They have time machines all across the United States, the UK, Germany, France, Italy, and adding more cars daily. Check out all of their packages to see what would best fit your event at DeLoreanRental.com or call 708-292-0236.
Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
All your questions will be answered. Roll tape.
Live from the former Institute of Future Technology in Orlando, Florida, you're listening to What the Flux with your hosts, Anthony Furtado, Todd Henge, Caitlin Larkin, and Eugene Schnee.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, freaks and geeks, to another great episode of the only show that dares to know the answer of why Superman and Batman have the same mother called Martha.
You know the answer.
Unfortunately, just like many other people, yes, I do. You know what it is?
No.
Crappy ass movie.
Hey.
I'm here with the talented and beautiful Mr. Todd Henge. And Caitlin Larkin.
Question mark.
All right.
Still wrong.
What have you been drinking this morning? It's only noon.
Aquafina, love.
All right. What'd you slip in that Aquafina?
What do you want to know?
I do want to know because
I can't.
you acting crazy.
No, girl, I'm just happy.
Yeah?
Because I haven't told you guys this. I met Marty McFly.
Oh, yeah?
Well, sort of. Long story short, I was at Disney yesterday.
Okay.
Magic Kingdom, just walking around, doing my thing. And I was walking, and this guy had a ringtone, the Huey Lewis, the Power of Love.
Yeah.
I was like, that's cool, So obviously it gave me a shameless promotion, like, hey, you should check it out. What the Flux, blah blah blah, whatever. And he goes, my name is actually Marty. And I'm like, get the, no, it's not. I mean, you're a cool kid, whatever. I mean, he was a cool kid. He was like in his 20s, whatever, But I was like, get out of here. You're not Marty, for real. Let me see your driver's license.
Wait, but is his name Martin or is
Martin.
it?
No, it's Marty.
It's Marty.
Actually, Marty. He showed me his. Obviously, I so bad wanted to take a picture of his license.
Yeah.
But you can't do that. But the fact, his name is actually Marty. And here's a really cool thing about it. He was like telling me, like, no, like, because he even had a Back to the Future shirt, really cool. You would have liked it. It was like it was a DeLorean, but looked like an Ecto One.
Cool.
Yeah, he was like...
What a nice mashup.
I love those mashup shirts.
It was like, there was a Ghostbusters... Imagine if Ghostbusters and Back to the Future had sex.
I actually used to have a tank top that was the No Ghost holding a hoverboard.
Oh, really?
And I put it in the washing machine and it shrunk and I had to get rid of it. It was one of my favorite things though, but it was a design I think on like TeePublic or something, and I loved that.
Well, this kid was really cool. He was just like, he was just nice, And he showed me his driver's license. I was like, holy crap, you are Marty. Like, yeah, my parents actually met watching Back to the Future. Like, no way. It's like, yeah. And that's when obviously I knew that he was, young. But he was a young guy, but he knew his, he knew his shit. Like, he was like, I told him, dude, I will totally hang out with you. Like,
cool.
Yeah. And he was just telling me that my parents, they love Back to the Future. They... I guess, they fell in love, whatever. And it's me and my sister, and my name is actually named Marty, and my sister is Lorraine.
No.
And, yes. And I was like, your sister's name is Lorraine? Like, yeah. And I was like,
well, that's weird, though.
It should have been Linda.
I know. But it's like, it's like, at first you get excited, but then you're like,
Well, maybe they just like that name better.
Just like that. It is a nice name, though.
Of course,
the
it's a
dog's
beautiful
name is Biff, and
then
it gets too crazy.
I know.
As much as all of us love Back to the Future, and if my name was Marty, I think it would be a little weird if my ringtone was Power of Love. That's just like, oh, by the way, did you know my name's Marty and I am Back to the Future? Like, we're allowed to do it because we have a podcast. But if your name's Marty, and then if you have, a license plate.
I mean, Huey Lewis is my ringtone anyway, so...
Yeah.
Well, it's just for Angela.
But you have a podcast.
Yeah, well, when Angela calls me, our song, because, every couple has a song.
Is there a Angel?
No, is Stuck With You by Huey Lewis and the News.
Oh, of course.
So every time she calls me, that's the ringtone. So
That's nice.
You just made me look like an asshole because when my girlfriend calls me, the song that comes out is all I want to do is a zoom, zoom, zoom.
Just shake it up.
I mean, it is kind of romantic. So
yeah.
But regardless, Marty was a cool guy, and he said that he was going to be a fan of the show.
Awesome.
Oh, cool. So
yeah.
I'm glad I shit on him.
Yeah, exactly. I was going like, you know, when the airplanes are landing, I was like, Todd, no.
Well, thanks for listening, Marty. I totally retract my statement and listen. Have all your ringtones you want.
There you go, Marty. This shout out goes to Marty and Lorraine. And your awesome parents for naming you guys like that. If you guys are listening to this, please write us.
Yeah, write us.
Where can they write us?
They can write to us at whatthefluxpod@gmail.com.
That's right. And it was really great meeting you. And I hope that you and because I guess they got stuck in Splash Mountain, and so they ran out. So I hope you guys got to get a chance to do it because it's insane. People doing that, right, folks. Yes, they announced that the ride's gonna go, but they haven't said when.
Yeah.
So it could be years since like people are like desperate buying all the shit they can find.
Yep.
I don't know, man, but it is what it is. So yes, I met Marty McFly.
That's awesome.
Cool. Well, he was saying his last name wasn't Marty.
No.
I don't want to say his last name because obviously I don't want people to stalk him. But
Speaking of, I know a friend of mine that I used to work with Disney. Her husband changed his last name to McFly.
No way.
So now they're the McFlys. Yeah, when they got married.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, if you guys are listening, shout out to you guys.
Shout out to you guys. That's right.
Well, also, what's her name? Linda. I don't want to, say all of her last names, but she changed her last names to a lot of nerd things. Like she's great. She's visited Star Wars Weekends a lot too. So.
Yeah, everybody that's been to Star Wars Weekends and worked at Disney knows who we're talking about.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars Weekends. I miss it so
right.
much.
Oh, trust me, nobody loves Star Wars Weekends as much as Linda.
Okay.
She's an interesting character.
Okay.
Nice person, but
Yeah.
it's one of those conversations that you'll never forget. It's like a car accident. You're like, I don't want to be here, but I'm here and I can't leave.
Okay.
Yeah. Or like
I hope she's not listening to you say that.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. But if she is, hi, Linda.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Tell Luke Skywalker I said hello.
All right.
Anyway, do we have any news today?
I think we do.
We do?
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Do we have Huey Lewis and the news?
I wish.
That was amazing. I'm going to start calling you Mr. Segway.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Well, speaking of segues, let's go to the news in 3,
2,
1.
Hey, Dr. Stay. This is tomorrow's newspaper.
Could I go to the library and look myself up in the old newspaper archive?
All right, guys, thank you. Back to the Future news for this week. A clothing line by the name of The Hundreds dropped a Back to the Future clothing line. Now, apparently, they did one back in 2015 on Future Day, but this is part 2 dropped this week. And there's all kinds of like t-shirts that they have, a Cafe 80s shirt, a Pitbull shirt. They have one that just says Back to the Hundreds.
Mr. 305 shirt.
Yeah, right. A Pitbull hoverboard shirt. And they recreated Doc's yellow train shirt, as well as Marty's denim jacket. Now, this was the thing that I really, really, really wanted, because finding denim jackets that look like the one that Marty wore in the movie is super, super difficult to come across.
Because no one wears denim jackets.
Right.
No one, but it's two-toned. It's that light denim and dark denim jacket with what's like almost paisley on the inside.
Yeah, he rolls it up and you can see the...
and it's just so difficult to come by, but they recreated those jackets. So the collection dropped at like midnight the other day, and I fell asleep before I could get my hands on it. And of course, when I woke up that next morning, sold out.
That's so frustrating, because it's like, everyone's going to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah.
give people the chance, just like the Pepsi Perfect.
Yep.
That pissed me off so much. Like, you can't just make a limited. That's the thing about limited editions, a love-hate relationship.
It really
like,
is.
oh my God, it's limited edition.
Yep.
But then all the stupid fans
Yep.
are going to sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
And let's not talk about the Splash Mountain merch that people,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But no, that sucks. Like, you can't even wait one day.
No.
No, man, you can't even take a shit, and it's like it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I was pretty disappointed about that. And also, I tried getting the Marty McFly
Did you
Funko.
did you like bend on your knees and start screaming like no?
No, I really wasn't that butthurt about it. I was just like, damn it.
That's disappointing. I was expecting you to be on your knees or like in fetal position and just screaming like "Gone" or I don't know, or "Biv" or something. I don't know.
No, it wasn't that extreme. But
Sad. I want to apologize to all of our fans because our fans were expecting that.
oh, were they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
sometimes just scream, "Con!"
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to scream like "Con!" just for the hell of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to, but you guys have fun.
That was for all of our Star Trek fans, by the way.
Oh, that's why I didn't get the reference. Got it.
Trekkies.
Trekkies. So, of course, San Diego Comic-Con at home is this weekend.
That's right.
And Funko dropped the special edition Marty McFly looking at his watch Funko that was only supposed to be at Walmart. And it's like been so hard to try and track one down. But tons of people reselling it on eBay for twice what it's worth. So there's that. So you guys that bought up all the Martys, you suck.
What do you guys think about this whole Comic-Con thing, the virtual Comic-Con things that they're doing right now?
Well, for one, saving lots of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then put that money that you saved towards the things that you were going to buy anyway.
Right.
I have never been to Comic-Con.
Really?
I've only been to MegaCon.
Yeah, same.
And Celebration. I work Celebration as well, which Celebration is so much fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, spending lots of money. I would... Oh, man. But it's funny, like, now that I'm home, that during Comic-Con at home, I don't even want to spend money because it's like, hey, no, like, nowadays, it's hard to come by quiche. So,
Quiche.
yeah.
Cold hard quiche.
Yeah.
You know, I had a chance to go to San Diego Comic-Con twice. I went in 2004 with my brother and family, and again with my brother and family, we went back on 2008, and it's insane.
Yeah, I bet.
It's crazy because you think, especially I'm a big fan of doing cosplay, as you both know, and over there, that's like you see the mother of cosplay. It's like
Yeah.
there, it's like if you get, they said that if you can get compliments of your cosplay in San Diego, you know you're good.
Wow.
And it really is a reality. Like I've seen people go there and like, wow, I think my costume is good. And when you go there, you see some outfits that they look better than from the movies. I saw Stormtrooper outfits much better than whatever they made in the movies.
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah,
insane. But unfortunately, with San Diego Comic Con, and I think a lot of people would agree with this, when I think of Comic Con, I think of, surprisingly enough, comics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Comics are now really not at the forefront so much.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like to me, when I think of a Comic Con, it's the fact that I can meet my heroes, like the comic book artists.
Yeah.
You know, from the great ones, from George Perez to Rob Liefeld to Jim Lee, of course. But it has slowly become more of what's going to be coming to the shows or the movies and things like that. And that's a little disappointing because it's like, so now it's all
what trailer is dropping?
What trailer is dropping? Oh, Hall H. What movie's going to come to this? And it's slowly becoming that, and it's just kind of like sucky because it's like, I mean, I'm sorry, but to me, Comic-Con will always be about, a chance to go with friends, dress up, go see cool merchandise, whatever, buy your stuff, meet your favorite artist. But now it's like, what trailer's going to drop off? Oh, what movie?
Have you been to Dragon Con?
Yes, and that actually was my next point. Dragon Con's actually something that's really cool because it's done by fans, to the point where there's not even a costume contest. It's all about people dress up because they want to.
Yeah.
And I like that.
I heard it's ginormous.
It's insane. I had a chance to go there last year for my first time. And it's just insane. Like, usually you're like, okay, so there's 3 hotels that connect, like, where it's a convention, like, in all 3 hotels. Like, you literally, it's so many people walking. I'll show you pictures later. It's insane. And
I've always wanted to go.
Me and my girlfriend, we dressed up as one of our favorite movies, Kung Fury. I don't know if you guys seen it.
Oh yeah,
we dressed up as that, and it's amazing.
I'm very surprised that it's one of your favorite movies because it's so bad,
but it's so good. That's my muscle.
I couldn't even quote or anything because I saw it once, and
I love that movie. It's so dumb and everything, but I just wanted to share that point with you guys.
Yeah,
and,
cool.
I missed out on. When they were the cast was here in Tampa. Was it TampaCon where the whole cast was here?
No, it was last year at MegaCon.
You're here at Mega. Okay, yeah.
They asked about you.
I know.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox. Where's he at?
Yeah,
he's not
but
here.
who has $1,300 to Yeah.
Good
for you.
No, I didn't pay my rent that month so that I could do that.
Wow.
Cool. So.
I mean,
I had to do it. Like
you're
it was
here now, so I mean, you recovered.
No, I did, and it was one thing that I just had to do. And it was funny because at that time I was saving for my trip that I went to Liverpool back in October for my 30th birthday, and it was just like, okay, I've been saving for this trip for years. You know, do I take money out of that account to spend on this once-in-a-lifetime experience?
I hope the picture is framed.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it's
framed
in a shrine
in my office.
And cool.
It's framed in my office, and then the poster that I got signed by the cast is in my living room.
Yeah,
cool.
I did it too.
We all went.
It's one of those moments that it is a lot of money. It is a lot of money, but I guess when you're a big fan, and this is, I mean, let's be honest, man. You know, Christopher Lloyd's, he's up there.
Yeah, James
Tolkien too. Although he is, as we all know, he's never coming here again.
Nope.
No.
What happened?
Oh, we'll tell you about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
he got banned. And obviously, you know, Michael J. Fox, you just don't know. And
just like people that took pictures with Stan Lee.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that you don't know. Maybe this is the last time you're going to see all these people together or not. And I honestly, you know, for that, you can't put a price on that.
Nope.
And correct me if I'm wrong, was it worth it?
It was absolutely 10,000% worth it. I mean, we had such a blast. It was you, me, Anthony, and Brooke, of course. We all went and met up there together and had an amazing experience. And it's something that we'll all never forget.
Yeah. And we got pictures and we got
pictures and autographs.
And everything.
Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys had a great time.
We did. We did. We have pictures. You want to see them?
No, I don't.
Well, Todd, but Pensacon is supposed to happen in February. Fingers crossed, knock on wood.
I'm guessing Pensacola.
In Pensacola.
Okay.
Wait, you said Pimpsicon?
Pensacon.
Oh, convention of pimps?
I mean, that'd be fun, too, if you wanted to go to something like that.
I'm down for that.
And I forget who's all going, but it's Jeffrey Weissman, Claudia Wells, Harry Waters Jr., Don Fullilove, and Elsa Raven. All 5 of them are going to be at Pensacola Comic-Con in February, and I know that's something that we're trying, hopefully, to do, because Pensacola is far away from here.
Not that far.
It's like 6 hours.
Oh, 6 hours. That's like over there in the corner. You can walk there.
Okay, I'll see. I'll take a plane. You walk. We'll see who gets there faster.
Lazy ass.
Yep. So hopefully that's something that maybe we could all do together.
Will Hugh and Louie in the news be there?
No.
Oh, do we have any more news?
Yes, because we keep going on tangents.
You like that segue?
Yes.
That was
yes.
good?
News.
So we were talking about San Diego Comic-Con at home. NECA released the pictures of what the packages are going to look like for those toys.
They look cool.
And they also dropped that they're going to do a 1955 Doc Brown toy.
He looks so, like, scared. His face. He's like, oh.
Well, it comes with the interchangeable head. So it makes your favorite face, and it comes with the schematics and the cut on his head.
The only thing that was missing
perfect.
Was the toilet.
Sure.
I'm gonna make a toilet, and I'm literally gonna make the dog like.
Well, yeah, you can get any toilet from any like Barbie.
Mini
get a
toilet.
Barbie bathroom, and just like put up a clock and then just put Doc Brown like kneeling on the sink because he hit his head and
I love it.
Yeah, at first I was gonna laugh, but I'm like, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
See?
No, that's a good idea.
There you go. Do you know somebody's gonna steal that other idea of yours?
Yeah, just like to your next
Right.
point.
So, Mr. Segway.
So last week, Todd had mentioned how he would like a toy of the clock tower that's kind of like the old Castle Grayskull where it opens up and it's kind of like different levels and different scenes of Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. Well, there was this weird ad that's going around, I guess, on Facebook for Playmobil, and apparently it's a Back to the Future advent calendar. Mm-hmm. But the picture that they use to advertise this makes it look like it's a clock tower playset with a pole and Doc zooming down on it.
So I did not, correct me if I'm wrong, I 100% said Playmobil.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I think I predict the future. And also the fact that there's only a little tiny thumbnail that you can see the picture, and then when you click on it, no picture.
Yeah, there's nothing. You click on it, there's no other information really.
Which brings us to the point.
Yes.
Playmobil, we know you're listening to this show, and you're stealing Todd's ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear from our lawyers.
We have lawyers.
Shut up! I'm just trying to scare them.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Honestly, who cares? Sell it and I'll buy it. You know.
Hey, we want our cut. We need to make some money.
Right?
We need to make some moolah.
Yeah, we need to make some money so that we could buy the new Super 7 Marty McFly.
Woo!
You guys saw that?
I did.
Yeah, that. I guess it's another reaction toy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
we
it
got a
just
reaction, right?
it has that special hoverboard card
cool.
on the back, which looks really cool.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
That looks cool. How much is that gonna cost?
You know what? I forgot to write down the price.
An arm and a leg.
I don't think it's that bad though.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
All this Back to the Future shit coming out, it's bad for wallets.
It's bad for wallets, but it's good for us because we have shit to talk about.
It is. We can talk about what we can't buy.
Speaking of shit we can't buy that we could talk about, though, BackToTheFuture.com has been collaborating with Super Collector Autographs, and they've been doing virtual signings on Facebook. Have you guys been watching those?
Yeah, I saw the Tom Wilson, the picture, Christopher Lloyd, and Leah Thompson.
Yeah, they've had Leah, Christopher, Tom, and Claudia.
Right.
Brain fart. And I've been watching all of them, and I think it's just great. But the funny thing is, when you watch the Christopher Lloyd ones, he doesn't talk to the camera at all. So you're literally just watching him sign stuff. But the others, they're so playful, and they read the comments. And at one point, I did type "All Hail Leah Thompson," and the moderator guy read it to Leah Thompson. So that was cool.
Nice little shout out.
But of course he didn't say, what the Flux said.
Yeah, you should have said, what the Flux, follow us, blah, blah, blah.
But I just wrote, all hail Leah Thompson, and then the guy said, oh, all hail Leah Thompson. And she went, aw.
Yeah, would we get banned if we just started trolling the live comments and say just, hey guys, follow What the Flux
We
podcast?
probably would get banned, which is why I just put lots of hearts when I'm on there and do lots of comments. Oh, we love you guys. Thank you for doing this. You're the best. Oh, hi, Claudia.
Are you watching it from our
Yes.
What the Flux? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm watching it from our What the Flux Facebook page. So I get notified every single time that BackToTheFuture.com goes live on Facebook.
Cool.
So yeah.
Christopher Lloyd, when I see him signing the autographs, it's like, man, he'd be like a badass poker player. Because he doesn't look, he doesn't smile. He's just like they're in the zone. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm like, shit. I hope he's signing the right name.
I want him to sign my Angels in the Outfield VHS.
Yes. That's such a good movie.
So good.
He's just in the outfield. I don't even know how to react to that one.
It was such a good movie.
And a lot of good people are in the cast.
Yeah. Danny Glover's in that movie.
Danny Glover.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt's
that's
the little
what- yeah.
boy.
I'm too old for this shit. That's Danny Glover, right? From Lethal Weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I remember
So
that
Eugene,
movie.
what's happening on today's show?
Well, today's show, folks, it's an amazing one as always because we are actually having our first guest from the great UK. Jolly old England, folks. We actually we have it's a project. It's called Project 85.
That's right, Project 85. We talked about that briefly last week.
Great fan film. I love this fan films.
I do too.
That people do, and obviously it's because of our love for this trilogy, and it's just so amazing to see how people get creative. I think that's anything that can bring creativity out. I'm down for that. We have two amazing guests by the name of Artie and Puppy, who are going to be talking to us a little bit more about this project that they're actually doing, details, all that good stuff. And unfortunately, they already did cast and send all the different segments.
I know, we always find out about this like way after they start assigning the scenes.
Yeah, because the way it works, in case you haven't heard our show before, is that they assign certain scenes to different fans, and then the fans come up with their own ways to do this, to recreate the scene. Unfortunately, all the scenes are already done. But I told Caitlin a really good idea. Because Todd doesn't know about this one.
No, I don't. Tell me.
I don't know if I remember this either.
I just told you like 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
Damn, bro. Because all the scenes are already out, and they're recreating, obviously, Back to the Future 1985. Why don't we recreate the Eric Stoltz cut?
Oh.
It's funny, I do have the Eric Stoltz Marty McFly shirt.
There you go.
Interesting.
I do.
Yeah.
I have it.
Which one is it?
It's the shirt that he's wearing in, the beginning, under the black jacket. It's the Gibson.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm having such a bad brain fart day. Like, it's really bad right
2
now.
+ 2.
12.
Oh, shoot.
We would have accepted red too. Anyway, so I mean, I'm still against the Eric Stoltz cut. I mean, there's no nobody's gonna change my mind on that. I don't need to see it. But since all the scenes are already done, I mean, we can just do a scene for fun.
I do have the Eric Stoltz shirt.
If they allowed us, we'll just hey, look at it this way. Everybody did the movie, and then we can do the deleted scene.
We should just do regular deleted scenes from the movie.
Why
like
not?
bloopers and
with
stuff.
the peanut brittle.
I mean, we technically have everybody. You can be easily Lorraine. Todd can be. You could be easily Marty McFly.
Well, I prefer to
He
be
likes
George.
George.
You want to be George? Well, yeah, you got George. I mean, I think I could be Biff. I think.
Sure.
Who could be a Marty?
I mean, I'll play two. I can do two.
You can do two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait a minute,
We can be multiple people.
No movie has ever done that.
Michael J. Fox.
No
did.
movie ever done that before.
Not even Back to the Future has ever done that.
The Nutty Professor.
No.
Coming to America.
No movie has ever done that. Okay, and I'm never wrong. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're going to be talking to our two guests. We're really excited about this. I'm very curious of how did this happen?
Sure.
Again, did you just one day wake up and go, "Great Scott, I have an idea. Let's do a movie about this."
I mean, I woke up one day, going, "Great Scott, I have an idea for a podcast."
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, you should say, "Hey, let's do this," and then it gets done.
Yeah, and then you texted me, and then you texted the other guy, and then boom, there you
go.
Boom. There you go. I still like the old story better. You were in the toilet.
Oh, and I slipped and I fell and I went, "What the flux?"
Yeah, what the flux? And you were all covered in shit. You're like, "Oh my God, look at it!" And, yeah.
Can I just talk about that for a second?
Yes.
He was standing on the toilet,
hanging a clock.
Doc Brown, I believe, is 6'1".
That is true.
Why in the hell how tall is his damn clock that he was trying to hang?
Well, maybe he has really tall ceilings in his bathroom because it is a mansion.
Man, could they have come up with a better scenario?
I don't know. I feel like it's simple. It's like, I was hanging a clock and I slipped and I hit my head on the porcelain.
If you agree with me, email us and say Todd's right. He could have at least had a stepladder or something, or
he
something even crazier, because Doc Brown is a damn scientist. He could have, something that could have exploded and he passed out in his garage.
You guys, this is a new section, the segment we have. It's called Todd's Right, where Todd says something and he's right. Todd's right. Brought
Todd's
to you
right.
by the fine people of Right Products. Because when you're right, God damn it, you're right.
And you're right.
You're right. You're right.
Well, you're right.
You're right.
You're right.
All right. Well, let's get our interview in place, and let's start asking the big questions.
Let's do it.
All right. You ready for these questions?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna ask them all the big questions, like why and hey you
And what color underwear am I wearing?
That's right, because everybody needs to know that now.
Okay, great.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
All right, folks. We are very excited here. We have the creators of the Project 85, the project that, for most people, it will bring world peace.
Will it bring world peace?
I believe so, because anything that has the number 85, it's got to be it.
It is a good year.
It is a good year. And we have Ari and Poppy.
Yay!
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello. You guys are the creators and responsible for world peace. How do you feel about that?
Feels great, Doc.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good. So, what is Project 85?
Yeah.
So basically, do you want to say, Ari?
No, please, go ahead.
Okay, so basically, we were inspired by Taylor Morden, who recently did Project 88, which was a fan-made recreation of Back to the Future Part 2. And he split the movie up into 88 scenes and assigned them to people around the world. And we really wanted to do one of our own and give people a chance who didn't get to be in the last one. So I kind of contacted Ari and said, hey, do you want to arrange this project with me? And it all kind of went from there.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's amazing, but I also just have to say that I'm so upset that now, not one but twice, we've missed out on some of these great projects.
Well, we're not really just upset. We're just sad.
Yeah,
you
'cause,
know,
well,
just
we are
when-
upset.
no. So maybe like 85.2 will come out next time.
Yeah, when Project
Yeah.
88 happened, I missed out on that, and I was like, oh man, I hope they do another.
Well, we actually...
Same.
We have an idea for you guys that we want to tell you at the end, but let's
Okay.
we'll maybe we can make something work out. But so obviously, handling a project like this, it's insanity because I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you even start something like this?
Oh my. Okay, there's a lot. There's a lot that goes into that. So I can start off just by saying starting it off, getting the go was tough. Like Poppy actually reached out to me because I posted on the Facebook chat for Project 88 because both of us hadn't participated in that one. I think, right? I don't.
I just had like a really small cameo, so
Oh yeah.
not an actual scene.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't get to be a part of that, and so I was like, "Hey guys, does anyone want to do part 1 or part 3? I'm fine with anything." And then eventually we did a poll. Most people decided part 1, and then we sort of went silent for a few days.
Yeah.
And then Poppy reached out to me, and then that's where things started to get going. So, and without Poppy, none of this would have been possible, honestly.
Wow. So and let me ask you both this: how do you determine who gets what scene?
It's all kind of based on which scenes people want to do and which scenes they're able to do, because some people are quite limited on what they're able to do at home. So we just kind of need to work with people in the group to find out what suits them best, really.
Got it. And is there any limitations of what people can do?
More or less.
I mean, yeah, it depends, like, if they have enough actors, what props they have, costumes, that kind of thing.
Got it. Is there anything like you guys would like say somebody like okay for because I see that when we saw the Project 88, we saw people from clay to art actors and everything like that. Is there anything you guys would not allow like or is it pretty much open to
All mediums.
all mediums?
Yeah, anything at all.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's if you had a chance to Caitlin to do something like this, how would you do it?
I am not talented in any other way, so like I mean, so it would just have to be me in front of a camera.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you, Todd? What would you do?
I would definitely, act it out. the best that I could with like props and costumes.
Really?
Yeah. I would get really into it.
I will actually do something that I have not seen, and if anybody out there wants to challenge this idea, I will actually do like mimes. Like, how would you do it?
Are you kidding? You would mime Back to the Future?
Yeah.
There'd be no dialogue.
There will be no dialogue, but you will create the dialogue one way or another. Yeah.
Get out of here! You're fired.
I'm fired.
So obviously, doing a project like this takes a lot of time, a lot of patience, and a lot of alcohol. Obviously. How, when you guys obviously tell people that this is a scene, how long do people actually have to film each scene and to deliver it to you guys? What's the process like?
Well, basically, we had to keep extending the deadline, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. 2 times actually. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. What's the deadline now?
August 14th.
August 14th. So everybody doing this project, you got to August 14th.
Yeah, yep, that's the final.
And are you guys also going to be in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Which scene do you guys got?
I've got 3 scenes, and then Ari's got, I think, about 7.
What?
Yeah.
Overachiever.
Yeah, I've got quite a lot. That Alex B. Keaton to me definitely shows.
All right, we have to know, Poppy. What scenes do you got, Poppy?
I'm doing the Marty and Lorraine bedroom scene with Ari, which is scene 25.
Nice.
And then I've got scenes 65 and 66, which are the ending scenes with Marty and Jennifer and Doc.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool.
Wait, so you guys are doing scenes together, but you obviously don't live near each other. Are you recording each piece and then editing it together?
Yeah, and we're using split scene and just making the editing really seamless so it seems to match up.
That's awesome. That's so creative and amazing.
Okay, can you repeat that again for our listeners? Because I don't think people realize how cool this is. They're not going to be together, but they're going to be together. Wow.
That's awesome. Technology is amazing these days. It really is.
Yeah.
What do you mean technology? I thought they had magic powers or anything.
Oh, magic powers. Yeah. I'm sorry.
So Poppy, are you doing all the editing for the whole entire film?
No, I'm editing some scenes, but our master editor is Chris McClave.
Cool.
Okay, very nice.
Cool. A shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Because we know for a fact
he's been a huge help.
We know for a fact he's listening to this.
We hope so.
I can imagine editing an entire collage of so many. How many contributions do you have?
Oh gosh, we have over 100 people in the Facebook group.
Amazing.
At the moment.
Yeah, we have 182, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, 182 people who are all helping out some way, doing something.
Because we've got some people who aren't doing scenes, but they're helping out with other things, like the music.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, very cool.
Wait, so you're saying you got Alan Silvestri to help out with the music? That's awesome.
We could only wish.
They got Alan Silvestri's former roommate's brother's cousin.
So you got Brian Silvestri.
Sylvester Silvestri.
Sylvester
That's
Silvestri,
awesome.
I like that.
Props to Chris, because I can't imagine editing so many files together and putting it in actually seamlessly, that's fantastic.
Yeah, editing this show is a pain in the ass. I can't imagine doing a whole movie just with everybody doing a million different scenes. That's really amazing.
And all of this is done, there's no, correct me if I'm wrong, you guys don't really, make money out of this. This is just for fans.
Oh, no.
This is from fans to fans.
No.
Yeah, completely. We're not making any money off it at all.
That's insane.
Yeah, nothing.
It's a beautiful thing. But speaking of, the Back to the Future fandom, there's a question that I always like to ask all of our guests, and whoever wants to field this first, you're more than welcome. But each of you, what is your Back to the Future love story? What made you guys fall in love with these films?
Ooh.
You go first.
Okay, me go. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
okay. My Back to the Future love story. Okay, so I saw it when I was I was younger, and I obviously loved it, but it wasn't until I was about like going into sixth grade, but I was like fifth grade going into sixth, where I was like, I was rewatching it again, and I was like, oh my god, this movie has everything. This is literally everything. Like Michael J. Fox is so cool. He's like I was like, I instantly fell in love. I was like, Marty's the dream I want to be when I'm older. Yeah, So I basically happened to seeing with my dad on a rewatch because that's one of his favorite movies of all time, and obviously one of mine now. But yeah, it all started with just a rewatch where everything just happened.
Nice. And Puppy?
For me, I remember watching Back to the Future when I was really little, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't really understand it back then. So then recently, a few Christmases ago, I watched it, and I just immediately fell in love. It just, because I've always really loved the 50s and the 80s as decades, and Back to the Future, combines both of those, and I just think it's a really funny, interesting film, and it's so interesting, and like it just really holds your attention, and I just can't stop watching it.
It is. A lot of people say that Back to the Future, specifically the first one, is considered the perfect movie. Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, I agree.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Absolutely.
All right. And being said, obviously, I don't know if you guys heard our last show. We started a little bit of a controversy. Nothing wrong with that. Where we were talking. We were talking about the Eric Stoltz cut, and I personally, oh yeah,
yeah.
Oh, trust me, we got people with tiki torches outside, and it's bad.
I think no, that's just a luau.
Oh, that's just a luau.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. Anyway, what is your opinion on that? Like, obviously, the three of us, we have our own. Obviously, Todd and Caitlin agree that the cut should be released. I personally don't think there's no need for it. What is your opinion both on that?
Poppy, do you want me to go first or whatever you want?
I don't mind. I'll go first if you want.
All right, yeah, go ahead.
I think it would be interesting to see it, and I think a lot of fans would be interested in that. I mean, in my opinion, Eric Stoltz is a brilliant actor, but he wasn't right for the part of Marty. But it would be really interesting to watch it.
Okay. What about you, Harry?
Yeah, so I think that, like Poppy said also, Eric Stoltz is a great actor, and Back to the Future is a movie that sparked my love for 80s, so obviously I had to watch Some Kind of Wonderful with Leah Thompson and Eric Stoltz, which also is one of my favorite movies of all time. But, yeah, he just doesn't have that charm that Michael has. For me,
Would you, Ari, agree that there's no need to release anything?
I mean, it'd be cool to see, but there's no need for it. Yeah.
But see, he's curious and he wants to see it. There's a curiosity factor out there, and I think that's people genuinely just want to see the footage, not to replace anything, but just to see what it was.
Oh, please.
Yeah.
I'm sad. I know 100% it's not going to be released because it's original negatives that are in the vault.
Right.
They are not going to touch it at all. It's going to be like locked. It's next to the Ark of the Covenant in a museum.
But Bob Gale keeps saying like, "Oh, we'll release it someday. We'll release it someday."
I don't believe that shit.
Well, we actually have an idea for you guys. So, obviously, Project 85, you guys did all the scenes and everything like that.
Yeah.
But what if What the Flux did an Eric Stoltz deleted scene for your project?
I think that's a great idea.
I'm actually not opposed to that. Yeah, that actually sounds kind of cool.
And we have till August 14 to send you guys the clip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this will be, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm never wrong.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
This will be the first time that there's a project like this with a deleted scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's brought to you by What the Flux. So if you guys give us permission and the blessing, we would love to do this for you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be in it.
Beautiful. So
we weaseled our way in.
Well, actually, what would be awesome if we were like in the DVD. If you guys put this on DVD, we'll be like in the Easter eggs.
Yeah, we'll
like
definitely be in the Easter eggs.
There you go.
Like left, right, left, right.
This whole conversation will be.
Well, what I think too would be funny if we kind of did like the opening of the movie, like us sitting down to like watch it. That'd be kind of funny. No, that's stupid. Okay, I'll shut up.
Yeah, we're gonna turn Caitlin's microphone off. And no, just kidding. No, but we actually what we want to do is because people always like to see like the deleted scenes, and how cool would it be to have Project 85 coming out? You see everything, but then you have a deleted scene because so many people want to see the Stoltz cut or whatever. But we're gonna give you a Stoltz cut of the deleted scene.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, because this is insane. Because we don't know what it actually freaking looks like.
We don't know what any of that looks
like. We have no
like.
idea how we're gonna do this. I have no idea how we're gonna do it.
We're just gonna do something funny on camera.
We're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna do it. And I mean, we can dress up Todd as George McFly because Todd does an amazing. He does such an impressive George McFly that I think it's Kreitzman Glover sometimes.
Yeah, I do look that weird.
He really is, actually. I mean, the first time I met him, he was telling me something about this Darth Vader guy that came from Planet Vulcan. And I'm like, dude.
He said he was going to melt my brain.
And then we have the beautiful and talented Caitlin here. We can make her as... there's scenes that he shot with Lorraine, right?
Oh, yeah. He did the bedroom scene with her.
Ooh.
I've never seen purple underwear before, Calvin.
Okay, so there you go. And then I guess I'm a big guy, so I can be a Biff, or I would love to be like a buff up Doc Brown. Just for,
there you go.
Yeah, Doc Brown on steroids.
That's plutonium really coming in handy.
Yeah, but we'll figure out something. We need to have who do we know that looks like Eric Stoltz?
No one.
Okay, who do we know that is desperate enough to do this for a cookie?
Oh, we could probably find somebody.
I could pull 3 characters off.
Yeah, I think out of the 3 of us, we could, do multiple characters.
Yeah, because I think we should do it between the 3 of us.
It'd be fun.
I was telling them that no movie has ever done that before, where the same actor plays other actors. I don't know what they're talking about. So I believe that, and again, I'm never wrong. This is the first time, right?
Right, totally.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Eddie Murphy, I apologize. Michael J. Fox, I apologize. Robin Williams.
Yeah, everyone ever.
The list goes on. But we're definitely, so we have it in record, guys. August 14th is our deadline. We're going to do this. Yeah. Again, we have no idea how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it.
We don't know what we're going to do.
But we don't even know what we're going to do, but we're going to give you guys the Eric Stoltz cut in a deleted scene for Project 85. Oh, they're like sweating balls here.
I'm already regretting this decision.
I know. # release the Stoltz cut.
No, hashtag what the hell is he talking about?
Yeah, that too.
Okay, so Project 88 involved actually a celebrity cameo. Will we be having a celebrity cameo in Project 85?
We will.
Ooh, is it a mystery?
We've got at least one lined up, and we've also got some famous Back to the Future cosplayers involved.
That's awesome.
Any way we can bribe you to say who?
Ari?
Okay, I guess we don't. Bobby, you okay if we say one of them?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so we have a Jeffrey Weissman doing something with us.
Yay!
Yes, of course. Jeffrey Weissman is a great friend of the podcast, so we love him and all the stuff that he does. So that's awesome that he's going to be involved with this as well.
That's awesome. We're really excited. All right, who else?
So will he be doing something else, like other, something fun?
We're working on getting some other ones.
Okay.
They don't want to spill the beans.
Cool.
I love the fact that I put them nervous.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit nervous.
No, we don't want. We want to be surprised. That's actually one of the elements that That's actually one of the things that I miss from movies nowadays. Is that element of surprise. Like, you know, like when they release a trailer, you practically see the whole movie in the trailer. And and keeping that element of surprise is fun because we miss that. So we're very much looking forward to this. Now, obviously, everybody turns in their submission, including us, by August 14. And then there comes the easy process of editing. That's easy.
Yeah, no worries.
You just glue it all together.
Yeah. Puppy's just going to go to YouTube like, oh, this is how you do it. That's easy. But what date do you guys think this is going to be released for the public?
We're hoping August the 31st, but we don't know for sure.
Okay.
Oh, that's fast.
All right.
And where can people get updates about Project 85 in case maybe there's a delay or anything?
We have a Facebook page, a Instagram, and a Twitter. They're all at BTTF Project 85, and we post updates regularly on there.
Awesome.
Cool. That's beautiful. Really good stuff there. Yeah. And looking forward to this. What do you think? Obviously, I joke around about the editing, but in your opinion, in both, what is the most challenging aspect of doing a project like this? And second question to that, will there be a follow-up?
Okay, so the hardest part, at least for me, first I'd like to say none of this would have been possible without Poppy. Poppy has been the absolute best. She's amazing. She makes this all possible. And honestly, without her, none of this would have been possible. So shout out to her. She deserves everything.
Yay, Poppy!
Yay! Ari's been amazing. I couldn't have done it without Ari.
Yay, Ari!
The hardest part for me, it's definitely been honestly just constantly checking like Facebook, updating, posting like every day for hours at a time. Wow. So that's honestly been the hardest part. Getting the people's not hard because they're fans. It's not that hard, but it's just the constant updating.
Got it.
I think keeping track of who's got which scene as well.
Oh yeah.
How do you keep in track with that?
We have a list which I just keep regularly updating in the Facebook group.
Wow, that's pretty. I can't even imagine I always joke around with Kayla, the editing and everything like that is easy, but I'm just trying to picture. Just trying to do what they're trying to do with
Right, I know. Well, to edit our show is usually about an hour and a half tops, and it takes 2 hours to edit our whole show, and then doing social media posts every day and all that stuff. And homeboy here just shows up and talks into a microphone. That's all he does.
You gotta keep the talent happy.
Yeah, you gotta make the talent happy. That's called an actor.
Okay. And, I'm busting my butt.
That's right.
No, but I feel you guys, and it's wonderful what you all are doing, and, it's amazing that there's still such a huge fan base and content coming out about Back to the Future, things that, we're able to talk about and share as a fandom, and I think it's just wonderful.
Yeah, what you guys are doing is really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So answer the question. 1885, when is it coming out?
So we're hoping to maybe kind of hand over the torch to the next person.
There you go.
To take charge of that one.
That's actually a really, really good idea because, somebody else did Project 88. These guys are doing 85. Yeah. Maybe, somebody else will get inspired and do the next one. And hopefully we won't miss out on that casting call.
Yeah, that's the dream.
That's the dream.
Maybe we're the ones who are going to have to do it.
That's very true.
I think we'll just stick to the podcast.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds good to me.
Let the experts, do their thing.
Gotcha.
Now, that obviously you guys being Back to the Future fans, and it sounds like you're both big 80s fans as well, too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Would this...
Yep.
If you had the chance to do another movie from the 80s, a project like this, what movie would it be?
Ooh, that's a good question. Poppy, do you want to
go? I think for me, it would probably be Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah, because I love that
movie.
That's a great choice, Poppy. That's a really good movie. Oh, I still remember Eugene Levy. He was such a dick in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
What about you, Harry?
I think for me, Ferris Bueller's Day Off would be really fun to see homemade.
That
you
would be great.
stole my idea. That's great. That's a good answer.
That would be so fun to see homemade. Like, you could already do the house shots already. It just seems so much fun.
Yeah. My brother and I would recreate scenes from that. We wouldn't film it because I don't think we had a video camera when we were a kid. My dad, yeah. Anyway, but that's a good idea.
That's awesome.
I'm having trouble. How would just somebody film the scene in the parade?
The parade scene? See, that's where you get your creativity.
Exactly.
That's where,
You stand on a box outside, and then you film little stick figures as the audience, and then, yeah.
That sounds really easy.
And then the bathroom scene with a towel on his head, and,
all that good stuff. Or the car going over, the Ferrari going over out of the garage.
Hot Wheels cars.
Yeah.
See, it's easy.
See,
What
it
about you,
is
Caitlin?
easy.
What movie would you do if you had a chance to do something like this?
Oh, that's tough.
It's got to be from the 80s.
Got to be from the 80s?
Yeah, 80s.
Okay. It'd have to be Ghostbusters.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
What about you, Todd?
Other than Ferris Bueller, maybe Indiana Jones.
Indiana?
Raiders of the Lost Ark specifically.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will do, I would like to do the Goonies.
Okay, there you go.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, I personally want to do the Goonies just for one big selfish reason.
Because you want to do the truffle shuffle?
That too. But I just want to do the part where they're going on they're oh my god, I can't even the slide where they're going to the pirate ship.
Yeah.
That's the scene I want to film.
There you go.
Yeah, just go to a water park and just,
Yeah, I would just go to like a water park and film that scene and like I just think, just because I want people to be like, why is that grown man in clothes going on a slide in the water?
There you go.
That would be amazing.
That'd be fun.
Well, folks, we have the creators here of Project 85, Ari and Poppy. They are awesome people.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We are very excited to see this. We're going to be promoting this. Even in our sleep, we're going to be promoting this. And we give you our word that we don't have no idea how we're going to do this, but we are going to do
come up with something.
deleted scene on a project like this. So we're going to be sending you guys this. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. That'll be fun.
It's fun to do the unknown. Who said that? Me.
I think Eugene's going to have his own podcast where he's just going to talk about nonsense.
I'm only good because I have two of the most amazing people right here with me, Todd and Caitlin, and now I have two more amazing people, Ari and Poppy. So thank you so much.
Poppy and I are the dream team.
Yeah, that's right. We can't wait for you guys to bring world peace. All right.
Yeah. Thanks guys for joining. This was awesome to meet you guys.
Of course, anytime.
Thank you guys so much.
It's been an honor.
It's been an honor for us, and we also. I am actually happy to say this, Caitlin. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Give me that cue music because Ari and Poppy, you are our new What the Flux best friend of the week.
Yeah.
What the Flux best friend of the week.
Thank you guys. This is really an honor. This is great.
When we send you guys our clip, we're going to be sending you our official What the Flux best friend logo, which actually, if you go to our social media, you can see it. It's a very distinguished honor. A lot of people, oh my God, this is insane. Christopher Lloyd still calls me every day, like, when are you going to send me the damn thing? I'm like, dude, you haven't, just because you did a couple movies doesn't make you like honorary for this shit. So that's not how it works. But Ari and Poppy, you guys are honorable for this. We love you guys, and we can't wait to see this. And wait till you see wait till you see who's going to be Eric Stoltz.
We love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Of course, guys.
Well, that was fun. Ari and Poppy, we definitely wish you guys the best. I mean, we kidding aside, we know this is going to be a hard work. And everything.
Oh, yeah.
And again, they're not making any money out of this. This is just something that they're doing just for fun, just for the art. I think we're all, in that little way, when you're fans of something as big as Back to the Future, we're all guilty of this. Like, we just want to do something. It takes time. It's stressful and everything like that. But We just do it because it's fun.
Well, yeah, I think because doing something as a fan for the fans makes it like extra special.
Correct. I agree with that statement. And I like the one takeaway for this interview that I really like was the fact that they said let somebody else get inspired to do the next project.
Yeah, I think that'll be really neat, and I hope that somebody does, and then when somebody does, that they tell us about it, so that I don't have to find out about it on Facebook, and we can be because this is cool, and I want to do it too.
Well, we're doing a deleted scene.
Yeah, if you guys are listening, if and when the next thing happens, share it to us, share it everywhere so the fans can trickle it down to us, hopefully.
Yeah.
And then we could be a part of the next one.
And anybody that has horses, give us a contact because we're going to probably need those.
Yeah,
we're
right.
going to have to fly to Arizona or Nevada and film some scenes.
Arizona, Nevada, dude. Let's just go back here.
Yeah, if there's a rock quarry or something.
There are horses in Metro West.
Yeah, there's a little
some
bit
ranch.
No, we actually, Todd, I wouldn't mind seeing you as Mad Dog Tannen.
I think I would be better as Seamus.
Seamus or Fly? What would you do?
Oh, geez. Well, my Irish accent sucks.
That was your Irish accent?
No, but I was saying.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear
Let's hear it.
accent.
Put you in the spot.
Oh God, no!
There goes all of our Irish fans.
Hey, my name's Caitlin Larkin. It's the most Irish name in the world.
Larkin. Yeah, come on, just say it.
Caitlin Larkin.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
Caitlin Larkin. Yay. Look at the Irish.
It's funny because I'm not Irish at all, but I have an Irish name.
Thirsty Tuesdays.
All right, so I don't know. I guess I could be Maggie or Clara or I don't know.
It's Clara.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a Clara.
Did this man have big puppy dog eyes?
Yeah,
and
Clara.
I like that. All right. Who do you think I should be?
You should
be Mad Dog Tannen. Yeah.
Already shot my horse.
See, there we go.
Well, we're excited for that. So we're definitely going to be working on this project. We're excited for this. Ari and Poppy, we gave you a word, and we don't know how we're going to do this.
I don't know. We're going to come up with something.
We're going to come up with something. We're talking already ideas here. Anthony's already involved. I like that Anthony agreed with it.
Yeah, Anthony's just over in the corner, just saying yes to everything.
Yeah, and he was a bad boy.
He's giving us a thumbs up.
Yeah, he was a bad boy. We put him in the corner. He's like, you're not doing the show today because you better go think what you did, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But we have something. My favorite part of the show is when you guys talk to us. You guys send us letters. You guys, again, we kidding aside, we get really excited when we see letters from you guys.
Yes,
and everything like
we
that.
really do.
And we wanted to do, before we leave tonight's show, we wanted to give a big shout out to Julio.
Yes.
Alex.
Yes.
And Hunter.
Yes. Because they're the only 3 people that wrote us letters about our previous controversial episode, Release the Stoltz Cut. We wanted to wait a little bit to collect everyone's emails.
Well, honestly, we got millions of emails, and we just picked the top best 3.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Right, what Todd said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
they
how
just
you
kept
do
coming
it.
in, and we were like, you know what, let's top best 3, and these are it. Thanks, Julio, Alex, and Hunter. You guys won the email contest.
I know.
So let's hit it.
It was interesting because we were debating either should we read 5 letters or 3, and the 5 letters were from Julio, Alex, Hunter, Bob Semikis, and Bob Gale, I believe.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think it's Bob Galley.
Oh, Galley. Okay.
Galley.
But then Caitlin was like, no, we only got time for the top 3. I was like, all right, sure, whatever. So Julio, Alex, and Hunter, and then the other 2 Bobs, I guess they'll have to wait, right?
Yeah, I guess they'll have to wait until next time.
That sucks. That's how it is.
Yeah, it sucks.
All
But
right.
we asked for your opinions about us release the Stoltz Cut show, and we got them. So our first letter is from Julio, who of course has written us before. Julio, we love you, and we love your letters because just the way that this guy writes. I love it. So he goes, Dear Todd, Caitlin, and Eugene, if my calculations are correct, you'll be receiving this letter exactly after the Friday release of the newest podcast episode. Let me reassure you that I'm alive and well and love the episode for obvious reasons.
This is gold right here already.
This is why Julio's the best at writing letters. Now for the topic at hand, the Stoltz cut. Should they release it? Yes. Would it be disrespectful to Michael J. Fox or Eric Stoltz? Probably not. Would the Back to the Future fan community want to watch it? Hell yes.
I guarantee you every fan is going to watch it.
Every single fan would watch it.
Don't lie.
No.
You want to see the... I don't want to say train wreck, but
people want to see it.
Yeah.
Would it change your feelings on how you feel about the greatest trilogy ever? Nope. I love that you guys all share your opinions and thoughts and provide great reasons as to why you feel a certain way. I also would love to see the Stoltz version just so we could see the alternate 1985, like literally. I'm with you, Caitlin and Todd. Let's see these scenes. Sorry, Eugene. If Universal has the footage and doesn't require litigation or red tape, I'm all for it. Maybe they could release it for purchase and all the proceeds could go to charity, or even better yet, to your podcast so we can get our best friend stickers.
Well, honestly, great idea. Like, I would buy $20 for the film,
right?
And I'll go to Michael J. Fox Fund.
There you go.
Right? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get back to my kitchen, whip up a crushed by Biff, and throw on Back to the Future for the umpteenth time. Cheers. Your friend in time, Julio.
Cheers.
You know, if we ever make it big,
yes,
which I know we will, we're gonna hire that guy. Like Julio's gonna be our
promoter.
He's our hype man.
Like our hype man. Like he's the guy who's whenever we have to send like letters or something, like Julio, we're gonna hire you.
I love it. All right. Our next letter is from Alex. Now, Alex.
Wait. Do we have any letters supporting my cause? Like,
no.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Well, this is BS.
No. Well, we got like Facebook comments and stuff, people agreeing with you, but none of them took the time to write us lengthy letters.
Interesting.
But our next letter is from Alex. Now, Alex has never written to us before, but he actually sent us a voice memo, and he was on our Back to the Future 330th anniversary special.
Oh, yeah. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Exactly,
yeah.
Which is actually the first thing he says. He goes, hello, What the Flux podcast, long-time listener. I love the content. It's so nice to hear folks still talk about my 3 favorite films. This is the first Back to the Future podcast that I've actually enjoyed to where I get excited for the next episode. Ooh. So I just finished the Eric Stoltz episode, and it does make me raise an eyebrow and ponder this a bit more. On one hand, I totally see Eugene's point. After 35...
okay, that's it. No, next letter.
Yeah, the end.
The end.
After 35 years, you'd probably want to forget that you were fired from one of the greatest films ever created. Then have a reminder that you were fired by fans every time they ask for the footage. When you Google Eric Stoltz, the main images of him are from Back to the Future. His other films in which he played amazing roles in are pushed down because this is a hot topic.
That's true.
But on the other hand, there are a lot of Back to the Future fanatics like me clamoring for more. I definitely lean more on the Release the Stoltz cut because it's almost that one last piece of Back to the Future we haven't seen. We have the comics, which goes into more depth on other adventures Doc and the Time Train. The How Doc and Marty Met has been answered, even a whole comic series on Biff. We've all seen the behind-the-scenes footage from just about every angle. We've listened to every interview and read all the books, but there's that one thing that we as Back to the Future fans have never seen, the Stoltz cut. Who knows, maybe the release of the Stoltz cut will be a bit of closure for Eric Stoltz, and he doesn't have to hear about it anymore, or we see it and go nuts because he was so good and demand a reshoot of the whole movie. Okay, I'll calm down now. He goes, #release the Stoltz cut.
So, I think, after listening to Alex, I think Eric Stoltz would be 100% supportive of, I don't think he'd be upset. I think he'd be like, finally,
right.
I get to have closure and have what... I think he'll say, I know the original Back to the Future... oh, gosh. I think the original Back to the Future, he'll say... I'm not comparing myself to the film.
Yeah.
I want people to see my version.
Mm-hmm.
And I think if he says it's for charity, Michael J. Fox Fund and the What the Flux podcast, I think he'd be supportive of it being released.
I really hope so.
No, I don't agree with it. Absolutely not. That's complete BS. Because here's the thing. Yes, I'm down for charity and everything like that. I'm always down for that. But here's the thing. That's insulting. You got fired. It's like if you got fired from your job, and then years later they're like, "Oh, do you want to come back?" Like, no, I don't want to come back to the job.
He's not coming back.
No, he's not coming back.
Yeah, but
See
then
if all
you bring the memories back again. You don't think this man went through hell? Yes, he got paid off. Okay, let's be honest. Like, he got paid off, but you know that this man went through hell to the fact that, wow, I could have been in this movie.
Do I need to get him on the phone again? And
Yes,
ask
you
him?
do, because you know what? Because honestly, like, it's no need for it. Like, it's just done. Like, I mean, I kid around, like, we're gonna do that thing for the project thing, for the Project 85 thing, but that's just for fun for us.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't. For what? Like, there's just no need for that. That's just let the poor guy.
You don't want to give
deal.
yourself some eye candy and watch. Say if I handed it to you right now and said, "Hey, I have it. Do you want to watch it?"
Nah.
No, you're lying. You're absolutely lying. You're a liar.
Look at my drawing. What does it say? We're gonna.
Eugene just did a little doodle.
I just made a drawing. We're gonna post this picture on our.
Put it on our Instagram story.
Is that Hitman with an eye patch?
That is a Hitman with an eye patch. Yes.
Or it actually looks like Professor X with
it kind of does with an eye patch.
I was just thinking like this is some random Hitman guy saying.
All right, we got one more letter. We got one more letter.
Hunter.
Hunter. Yes. It says, "Hey guys, huge fan of the movies and been listening to you guys for a while. Great job, by the way. You make my treadmill walks more interesting than ever before."
That's right.
Hell cool. Yeah. Regarding your discussion on the last episode, I agree with Caitlin and Todd in that they should release the Stoltz footage. Here's why.
You're lying. That doesn't say that.
It says it right here. You look at that. He said, "Here's why. For fans of the trilogy, it'd be like having a whole new built-in movie to see. I'm not saying just to do this for fan service, but it would nevertheless be very interesting to compare Eric Stoltz's acting versus Michael J. Fox. At the end of the day, we all know who's better and the right fit for the role of Marty McFly. But it's still an interesting part of the story that came to this beloved trilogy that many of us still hold dear to our hearts. No, I don't think it would be disrespect to either actor. Fox, of course, not, because he got to be in the movie and at the end of the day is still widely celebrated for his role. I don't think he would care for the minor release of a what if for the movie. It doesn't change anyone's opinions on him as an actor, nor his performance in the trilogy. I don't think it would be of disrespect to Stoltz either. Yes, it's a little strange how he's pretty widely known for being wrongly cast in something, but I also feel like that's only a known fact within the Back to the Future fandom. I've told some non-fans about this fact in real life, and they're all like, really? Wow. So I think it just happens to be one of those things that is common sense for Back to the Future fans, but not so much for common folk. I can see why Eugene was saying it might be a damper on him, but I tend to disagree. It's not like being fired from the movie has ruined the guy's career. Dude was in Pulp Fiction, for Christ's sake. You also never know. Maybe he would be into talking about it if he was offered the chance, but no reporter is interested in talking to him about a movie he was almost in. Of course, back in the 80s, he was probably very upset, but it's been 30 years and he's still an amazing actor and has a pretty good track record on IMDb. I also have to give a hard no to the question of whether seeing the footage would make fans lose interest in the original movies. Back to the Future fans, like any fans of something for that matter, are notorious for digging deep to find any material or knowledge of the thing that they're obsessed with. For someone who's loved these movies for many years, has watched them close to 100 times, has listened to many podcasts about them, watched Let's Plays of the Telltale video games, watched a few episodes of the animated series even as an adult, read fan fiction based on the movies, and even skimmed through the chapters of the IDW comics, an alternate version of the movie I love won't do anything but boost my love for the movies, which, Hunter, preach, man, that is exactly how I feel. He keeps showing us the drawing. All right, there's more. The reason why so many people want to see the Stoltz cut is because it's just that an alternate and surreal version of the movie we all know and love. It would be like getting to see an original draft for Part 2 where Marty and Doc go to 1967. Or like seeing the original draft of A New Hope where Luke Skywalker was a woman. Or like you guys talked about seeing Tom Selleck as Indiana Jones. Not to mention we would be getting a walk through all of the process it took to make the movie we all know and love. Other people's performances in the cut compared to the movie. Other things that changed with the consequence of the recast. A little fun fact, in the stills of Stoltz cut that have been released, he's wearing a very different outfit. It isn't the trademark denim jacket and red puffer vest that is wildly associated with Marty McFly, the character. And one last thing, releasing the cut doesn't cause any harm to the world. It's just an interesting thing people would want to see. For those who aren't interested, don't have to watch it, but those who are, they get an extra hour and something of a movie to watch. But that's just my 2 cents on the subject. Once again, thanks for providing such great content and making the lockdown more fun for us all. See you in the future, Hunter.
Awesome.
That was good. I like that.
So I have, let me propose something.
Yes.
I would actually love to reach out to Eric Stoltz. Can we tweet him? Can we email him and just ask him, A, if he would love to be on the podcast, and B, if he doesn't want to, if he responds,
right?
Just let's ask him, how does he feel if footage would be released?
Right.
I say we do it.
I know that he has an Instagram account. He's not on it a lot from what I see. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't know what other way we could reach him.
So I think I would love to do the research.
Okay.
Let me figure it out, and
I mean, of course, we would be polite and respectful and not put him down in any way. Like, I genuinely like him and his work. And
hopefully he wouldn't get, turned off immediately by the What the Flux email.
Yeah.
Like him being scared off by anything Back to the Future. But maybe he'll respond, and that'll be awesome. And we'll be the first,
weirder things have happened in life, man.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's worth a shot.
Or we put a tweet out, and all of our fans that are listening keep retweeting it.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, we won't even put hashtag release the Stoltz cut because, of course, stuff like that would probably scare him off. But just a genuine, like, hey, would you like to talk to us about it? Or even just email us a statement, and we'll read it.
He did.
Statement. No, that's Hitman.
Yeah, that's your creepy man with an eye patch.
He already has a bullet in his head. Exactly. That's
Eric Stoltz sent us a drawing, actually.
All right, so we're going to put that on the Instagram story.
We'll put that on our Insta story.
On that note, Eric Stoltz told me another message.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
It's time to go. It's that time.
Your mom's here?
My mom's here, and she's not happy.
Uh-oh.
No cookies for you.
No cookies, and I'm past my curfew, so I gotta go.
All right.
Folks, it's always been a pleasure. Todd, always fun to see you.
Thank you. Always, hey, it's great.
Hey, it's great.
Oh, the audience was like, Caitlin, always wonderful to see you too.
And you
I
too.
know you just, the other day, you just celebrated your anniversary with your wife, right?
Yeah, 5-year wedding anniversary.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I know, Todd, your birthday's coming up soon.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You guys might not see me next week.
Where you at?
It's my birthday, and I'm, getting off the grid.
No
What are you
worries.
gonna do for your birthday? What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Something's planned. My fiance planned something, so we'll see.
Nice.
Cool.
How old are you gonna turn?
I'm turning 19 years old.
19 years old,
Yeah.
folks. He's the
19.
baby of the group.
Yep.
He's also a big bullshitter. But anyway.
That's true.
That's true.
It's anywhere from 19 to 32, anywhere around
I'm
there.
going to go with 32.
Yeah, it's going to be 32, damn it.
Well, we want to wish you a happy early birthday.
Yes, happy early birthday, Todd.
Because we're not going to be able to see you. And folks, if you want to wish happy birthday to Todd, please send us a little
Send me
remark.
any Back to the Future item or present. That'd be
Send
great.
Todd a little present or something. He needs some love.
Me
folks.
undies, if you're listening, I'd be love that.
Yeah, me undies.
Me undies.
Me undies.
Anyway, thanks, guys.
There you go. I myself, I got some things to do. We're gonna be. We need to come up with some ideas for this Project 85 thing.
Yeah,
I'm
we
excited
do.
for it. But other than that, folks, thank you so much for always coming here. If you're in a treadmill or just you're doing cooking or whatever
Listening to us in the car.
listening to us in the car or whatever you do, even thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And especially for those fans who if you're even making love and you're listening to us, that's awesome too. Thank you so much for that.
Get her done.
Good Lord. Hope you're almost there.
On that note, go, 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 go. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So why don't you make like a tree and get out of here?
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to What the Flux. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at WhatTheFlux_pod. Please subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts and give us a 5-star rating. And be sure to recommend us to your other time-traveling friends.
Hasta la bye-bye!